What's going on, guys? Brawler422 here, and today is my birthday. Yeah, not really much to say about that. I don't really want to. That's really not what this update's about. It just happens to be on my birthday. Um, Today I got an HD PVR. You might remember in my last update that I was talking about how the recorder I used last time was not a very good recorder. Yeah, well, I keep my word on that. It really isn't, and that's why I got the HD PVR. It's still expensive. um, as of right now, it doesn't work. I need to get some wires for it. Though I did test it out. It should work, but I just need wires to make it work correctly. Um, so yeah, I got the HD PVR, and that's the Hop Hug, I should say. Um, it should be very good and should prove to be much better than the ITV, which was the recorder I used last. If you guys did not know that. So I guess now I could finally say that I do promise videos as soon as I can get that up and working. Because, like I said, and I think I did say this in the last update, you can't take me wrong. I mean, I really do love recording. Oh, it's raining really hard right now. Scared me. I do love recording. I do love doing this stuff. It's a fun hobby, although a very expensive one. And, well, you know, when stuff doesn't work, you know, you can't fulfill that hobby. It's kind of, you know, annoying, sad, and, you know, you really don't feel good about it. So finally, if I can get this working after so many months of recording absolutely nothing, I'll fill that void that it's been empty for all this time. So yeah, that should be very good news as far as that goes. Sorry if I sound tired. I don't feel tired. No, I guess it really doesn't matter. What can I talk about? Well, yeah, I already have two things planned for my first, you know, playthroughs that I will record. I have that plan. I was trying to get something done on the computer, but I can't say that would work too well. The thing is, like, some games are pretty slow on my computer. It's annoying, and if I record them, it's just not gonna look good. Not much to say about that. I could record some internet stuff with friends, but other than that, you know, the only thing I have on here is you know, the Visual Boy, and I play Pokemon Emerald, which is something that a lot of people are doing. So I don't want to hop on that bandwagon because then I'll look like a bandwagon hopper, and I do not want to look like a bandwagon hopper. Well, there's also some talking shenanigans, which we have not done in another long time. The thing is, the crew, it has a hard time getting together. You know, we're busy most of the time. We gotta plan out specific dates, and we have to have everything ready, else it doesn't really work well. So I'll get to work on that. You know, preparing these things better. Oh, you know, the crew get very busy. Otherwise, some of them don't even show up. Killian doesn't even want to be on anymore, so I guess I can't really say much about that. It's his own choice. A lot of them have disappeared, you know, so it's really sticking to, like, the main three, which is me, Sockhead, Gavin, and Connor. Which isn't boring. I can't say it's really boring. I mean, it's just not a lot of people. You know, it's fun to have more people, really. But that's not too big a deal. I don't know. And there's not been, like, the thing is, it's more about gaming news. We don't have much to talk about when it comes to anything else, really. Because, like, no one else wants to, you know, what else do you want to hear? So, yeah, there's not really much to say other, you know, than gaming news. I mean, we talked about Z-Dude last time. We talk about other stuff, I mean, but we don't really get to talk, I mean, we're not talking about, like, you know, oh, I got a 97 on a test and blah, 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 blah. I mean, we did that in the first episode, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not really, you know, it's not really in favor to start talking about school. You know? But, what I can say personally is that My mom's really pushing me to get a job. It's like a freaking hippie. But she's really pushing me to get a job where my sister used to work, which is it's a nice little place. And don't get me wrong, it's a good position. It's just really, she's really pushing me to get that, and it's, you know, coming up to the final test of the year, so it'll be a bit stressful. But that money does sound pretty good, even though I won't probably make a lot of it. You know, any money is good. I really don't make any money at all, you know. Any money that I'd be making from that is, you know, much more than I'm making now, which is 0. So, could it be useful? Maybe. I don't know. But is it stressful? Definitely. We'll see what happens with that. What else is there to say? There's not a lot of things, new games I've been playing, really. Playing a lot of Uncharted 3. Me and Killian have been going pretty strategic with that. Maybe if I can convince him, we can record that together. Because it is pretty funny how badly we fail, how strategic we get, but then fail in the end, you know. But, you know, it all depends on if that thing starts working or not. Like I said, it's stressful, but, you know, it's worth it in the end. It's definitely a hobby that is worth taking the time for. And once you get everything working, you're set, really. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get where, you know, I can finally just concentrate on that. And instead of just concentrating on, you know, trying to make it work, I can actually get it up and working and start doing stuff with it, you know? So, that's really all there is to say. Wish me a happy birthday. You don't really have to. Other than that, I'll see you guys next update or next video I make.